right now it looks bleak. It's fair to say.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're one map down in a best of 3 to even try and get yourself back there to even have a shot at that. So not looking fantastic for them at all. But we are into the action now. Diving straight in to map 2 of our best of 3, Ben. Endpoint versus Vexed. Endpoint will be your CTs, Vexed starting off on the T side. And look at the setup once again from Endpoint.
Not
this never works well, but at least they're actually going to A.
Yeah, this could be a chance. Let's see it then. Come on. The 4 men in pit.
No one knows about Lazar, apparently.
Yeah, well, there's still 2 more players in the pit. So that's the instance where it works out.
What a fantastic round.
That's the 1 in 3 where it works out.
Yeah, we literally... All right.
We've casted that same round twice already.
So in the circle of teams, London Lynx countered Endpoint.
Yeah.
Vex then countered London Lynx. But we didn't expect the pistol strat to actually work. So does this now mean that Endpoint counter all?
All.
All.
Well, it's more of a triangle, isn't it? They left beats right, right then beats top, top beats left.
Like rock, paper,
you know
scissors.
What I mean? It's like it's a full triangle, like yeah, rock, paper, scissors. That's the.
But Endpoint are scissors that are covered in paper. So they beat rock and.
But they didn't beat London Lynx.
Yeah, but maybe now they will.
I mean, I'd like to think they would.
What we should do is do a league, but like Highlander, so only one team wins.
In what way?
There can only be one, Ben. I don't know. We'll figure out the rest later, but it's like Highlander.
Well, isn't that the concept of the King of the Hill Cup?
Quicks has just had to stab back on Robin.
Yeah.
He's
turned the favour. And that's the M4, though, as well. He's got armour.
How's he even managed to get that? He's just crept behind him.
He got through Arch, but then I guess miscommunication between him and like Robin and Thomas. I guess. So
as knives go, it's one stabby on either side right now.
Which, yeah, that's... I wouldn't say... Like, I remember Tom Deacon asked us, how often does a knife kill happen? And I had to think about it for a second, because I was like, it's not every game.
No, it's like maybe...
1 in 4, 5, maybe 6, normally.
Yeah, once or twice over like a day of Counter-Strike, maybe?
Yeah. But we've had 2.
Yeah, we've already met our quota. But this is our whole day of Counter-Strike, so...
Yeah. So it's quite peculiar. I mean, they gave him a chance in that round, weirdly. Like, I was quite surprised that they weren't all just ready to peek. As soon as he started shooting, everybody peek.
Well, yeah, the thing is, he actually did force a lot of money off them and steal quite a bit of money. Obviously, with the backstab, you know, it's a big cash injection. It
means that they could potentially have an ult for that 4th round. Obviously, being on him as well, that means money is a lot better. So, yeah, they've got the 3 SMGs ready to hunt as well, which always great. I think we'll be looking towards Thomas, won't we? He's in the apartments and he is thinking about hunting further down, but won't do it.
Ooh,
Lazar. Back smasher.
Yeah, absolutely annihilates them there.
And there's another.
That's the George Bear play. The reversal, the attack from the rear. No one ever expects it. The back shoot.
Yes. The back shoot of old.
The old prime back shoot. At least they do get all 3 rounds from that though, Ben. So Endpoint, they're in a pretty good spot. Now where do we go from here? The AWP is out as well. Thomas sticks to the MP9, Pulse on the MP7. Lazar trying to go for a pick towards mid early on, but no one's going to peek him. 2 players go for the fast push up Banana, just going to linger behind as well. Tons of utility from Endpoint there. Nice little tag on Quicks, but the mid assault is coming close. Robin has to support Lazar in this, and he muffs the smoke.
Not great. I mean, they did give him a chance on that shot, but they've still not forced him off. The Vanity will take a good hit of those grenades.
Oh.
That second one only did 4.
Yeah, I would have thought that would at least knocked him down to about 40, but no.
That's just how grenades work in this game, though, I suppose, isn't it? Sometimes you get a blessing, sometimes it just suddenly hits a little curb and it will do no damage.
Bounces off you, rolls ever so slightly away.
Yeah, it is very inconsistent. But the top mid control has been gained, and I'd say at the expense of a lot of grenades. Like they've used about every single grenade pretty much, trying to hold it.
Minute on the clock, Ben. They have 3 flashbangs left, and that is it.
Thomas is going to get caught on the side of the head. Max didn't relay the information he was moving, I don't think. Or Thomas wasn't thinking about the second-hand play that could have been made.
Robin needs to kill everyone here, and they find him through the smoke. Ozzy's going to annihilate him to backs as well. Just save at that point, surely.
Yeah, you can see the holes in defense that emerged there. They thought it was classic. Take top mid control, leave one person there, and then retreat everybody's banana. Unfortunately, the wrong call.
Yeah.
But you could see there was a gap in what we can assume is miscommunication, right? Thomas had his knife out when he was moving towards mini pit. He didn't know there could be a guy
he wasn't
that far up. So Lazar, we've seen him in this position before, trying to save.
Trying to go for the save play. Yeah, not today though, Ben. He is dead now.
Of course.
And Vexed get their first round on the board. Endpoint. Lazar with 1.5k there as well. Everyone else quite meaty in terms of the money, so it's not all doom and gloom.
Yeah, he was the only one I think who upgraded in that round. Everybody else kept, you know, the SMGs.
And yeah, obviously Robin was forced to buy because of the knife kill. So
I suppose the other issue was he did die when he had that MP9 in garbage. This is a wild play. The molly's missed, and that's inadvertently hit Lazar. That was meant to go into the balcony.
Oh, Lazar with a 5-7.
It's kind of throwing him off a bit, hasn't it?
I think it spooked him. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do.
Just really confused. Why is there a molly there? Because that, yeah, they missed the molly.
Yeah, that's not something they actually intended to do. Max on the rotate back around. Could have a big backstab here, Ben, but he already depends on the timing. Pulse has to stay alive as well as they encroach in. The Molotovs are out.
There's a smoke. That's not too bad.
Gets the smoke down in time to stop it.
He's on the edge of it, though.
Yeah. Already they've got site control at this point. They've secured that. You might as well probably just back off, really. I mean, Max, he's got the kit there. He also has armor in the UMP. Lazar finds himself the M4. Yeah, just hold on to that. You're not going to win that round.
So against London Lynx, Endpoint were able to get 2 CT rounds. Obviously, they've overcome that.
So it's a good start.
Yeah, it's a good start. But they've always had issues that CT side. Even with Shiki, when they were playing a bit with Boaster as well in the past.
Yeah.
They always had issues with the CT side on Inferno. And I think it was a game against Nobo that I had a look at. And Nobo, now known as 3D Max, they're out the minor.
Yep.
They had 6 CT rounds, and that was considered to be a good showing in terms of the CT rounds. Which, you know, that's...
It's not amazing.
No, 6 CT rounds is pretty poor. Like, I
you
feel
still
like
technically lost the half there.
Yeah,
so.
you lost half convincingly, really, because it's essentially pissed around second, third.
Yeah.
But instead, you know, they were thinking more about the T side, where they had, I think it was 9 rounds. Or actually, it would have been 8 because they didn't win the game.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, you start to wonder, like, is the focus actually on improving the CT side? Because that's where the holes lie.
Yeah, if you can patch up that CT side, you can focus on improving and refining that T side later on. But right now, the big issue is CT. I mean, that's kind of what we've seen with Endpoint the entire time. And Pickles, fast and furious there, hits him with a Tokyo Drift peak as he slaps down Lazar. More to be done as well. A second frag of the round for him, but luckily they've got a Thomas on the bomb site and he wants none of it. Slays 2 before he tries to get the adjustment on the fur, but Vanity will endure and survive for another day.
Yeah, some good play from Thomas there, obviously. 2 kills on mini pit and then overwhelmed, I guess would be the best way of putting it, for the next players coming around. This is still a winnable round with Vanity, especially on 7 HP. But they're very concerned about a player being towards the lower mid, and it's given time for Truth to get under the quad. And they're so loud right now. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Max will get that kill, but I don't think he wants to go for it anymore.
No, it's just not worth it. So Max basically just going to try and get the exit frags if they push down mid. Gets the tag, but no real frag at all. Quick survives. Doesn't save the AK, so both of them get through with 2 guns to their name. And it's all tied up now. 3-3.
And the economy in that Vexed side is building. I think the lowest cash was 3,800. And that's what's going to happen. If you can't pull any rounds together on the CT side, the T's will keep building up that money, and then, you know, they'll be able to do a lot more risks with the way that they play. Like, that round was an incredible risk. They stormed Arch with 2 players, and they stormed quad as well. It was just, you know, Lazar had a smoke out, I think. Or a HE or something. He was just ready with a nade out, and then, you know, neither of the players were spotting it, or it was late calls or something. It was just pretty poor. But this stack could go quite well for them. Should they come in the correct way for them to actually get all angles. Max has a smoke.
Ooh. Quicks. All right. Trying to just go for the slow crab tactic, the little walk to the side.
Pickles have got so much info.
Fade into the smoke, but it didn't work, Ben. Up towards mid as well. Vanity going to be able to storm through. Robin just lying in wait right now for the meantime. Pulse just pushes straight into Banana there and got killed by Truth.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mix-up. Where obviously Robin was giving the information that they have gone around midway. But now they're running right into Thomas, who has an AK. So it's quite a scary round. There's not much utility left. And Thomas smokes them out.
And they're going to the stacked site as well. So they're either going to have to opt to now burst through this, wait for the time to run down. They just actually slow walk through, Ben.
Thomas is going to get caught out. He's looking the wrong way.
The time in there is absolutely awful. Ozzy gets the frag on Thomas. Max with a deagle. If you can get the body shot off, buys his time, gets the burst. Max uppercuts him with a deagle. And that is a filthy round to win. Endpoint straight back into the game.
You've got me wondering, what was the team actually doing with Pickles' information?
Yeah.
He was in CT for quite a while. He got up arch, knife out in library, just wondering, like saying, I've managed to get up arch, I've managed to get up arch. Surely you dedicate to one of the sites fully, not Vanity go up mid as well. You kind of hold that bit. You know, they got caught out, they got split. That's the best way of putting it. They got split really poorly. But that gives a chance for Endpoint to get a footing here, though. Because that was an eco win. Yeah.
This is actually a big round now, in terms of what they actually have to bring in as well. Double AWP, Pulse and Luzzer, more expectant of what we wanted to see coming out here, really, with the secondary AWP setup.
I mean, Truth's got a deagle.
Yeah.
And we can see that Quicks has 3,700. And that Truth has 3,300 as well. But I'm not so sure if he has a bug in terms of his cache. But I wouldn't expect it to be a double bug with Quicks' cache as well. I mean,
that doesn't make any sense.
Seems very peculiar. This mid control. Ooh.
All right. Well.
Ooh, Pickles.
Charlie.
I thought he was going to get a third as well.
Luckily, they've got a Luzzer there, Ben, but it does not matter. As Truth is going to slate, picks up a scavenged AK, and that's another save round. That's the instant response from Vexed, and Endpoint, they're going to be broken in more ways than one.
It feels like a lot of these rounds that they're losing, Endpoint, are pretty much decided in a flurry of about 10 seconds.
Yeah. It's very
one kill falls, and then the other one's completely follow. Like dominoes, very quickly, everything just topples over. So it's quite... Right, if you were building this Endpoint team as a wall, right? Okay. I'd say the foundation was very poor.
Are you saying
on the CT hold?
Are you saying there's a problem with cement?
Yes. Right. Yes. It's not. Everything's not holding together very well. Right?
Yeah.
So if one piece gets hit, all of it goes down.
It all crumbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like...
What would be your resolution?
I reckon you need a new wall there, honestly, mate. Probably knock you up a new wall if you want. Do that for your... Probably look about 500 quid. I'll, get that done. Problem is your wall's not stable, mate. It's, it's weak in the middle. You've got a weak wall. Yeah. You're going to have to take the whole thing down. We're going to have to do the roof and all. That's
You're going to have to take it down. That's another, that's another rate as well, isn't it?
Yeah, removal cost. There's a lot of fees going into that, mate. It's cost you about £7,000. Do that for you.
£7,000 for a wall?
Do the whole wall and the ceiling.
And why is it the ceiling?
Structurally weak. If I remove the wall, mate, might fall down.
This wall's outside.
Nah.
Not anymore.
Nah, not now. We built a conservatory.
A brick conservatory.
Endpoint need to build a conservatory to conserve themselves some more rounds right
what's
now.
Going on
Max.
There? He's right next to it.
Oh, does some ballet to waltz out through the bomb site. Somehow turns it on their heads, and it's all down to Pickles now at a 1v2. In the blink of an eye, this entire round has changed, Ben. And Pickles, left to try and save the day. Can he salvage it? A 1 versus 2. They know he has to get the bomb. Max just waiting for it. He encroaches over. Max slays him, picks up an AWP as well. Robin going to save an AK. And Endpoint, the team that was in disarray, they looked confused. They were in a really horrible spot. Now can actually build from this, Ben.
We mentioned Pickles in the first map playing quite well. He's playing well this map too. He's the top scorer on the Vexed side, 9 kills.
It actually just seems like he's just trying to get those entries and sort of...
I think he's relaxed a bit more.
Yeah.
Is what it is. He's not thinking too much about the game or how he's playing himself. He's just playing...
Just playing CS, going for the picks.
It's been an issue for so many players in the past. Like, a lot of people overthink what they're doing.
You need to be able to get out of your own head there, really. Stop putting as much pressure on yourself. Maybe Joe Rogan's been helping him. We've seen his tweets.
Yeah, perhaps.
The self-help has helped.
So Max was ever so close to being able to spot that bomb.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just around the corner, I think. which means they don't get the extra bit of information that the bomb is at T-Stairs. But Vexed think that he could know. So they're very, very wary in this round. Vanity's already low. Truth's 100, but you know he's trying to think, what can I do to help this round here? Vanity's thinking of going straight through the smoke. It's fading now. Push up radar. Peculiar play.
Ooh. Truth. 2 frags found as he does eliminate both Robin and Thomas. The thing is that bomb is miles away, Ben. It does have 44 seconds, so he's got time if he wants to go for it. Spots out towards second mid, checks if his sheets are dry. They're still damp,
Max.
so he carries on. Max will do him in, though. Finishes him off there. Goes for a little stab on the wall as well. Max is feeling it. 6 rounds have been accumulated. Endpoint getting it going for themselves now. Actually, seemed like maybe a slow burner. A few road bumps were thrown in for good measure, but now they've hit the open road, Ben. They're on the Autobahn. You know, they're doing about 100. Everyone's loving life. Yeah, it was an Autobahn. There's no speed limit.
Doesn't sound safe.
Well, it's not about being safe, but it's about being quick. Snake in the studio. My goodness.
The run and gun takes down Thomas.
He's been countered by his own strategy.
Yeah. And Ozzy does retrieve the weapon. Unluckily finds out it's just an MP9. Not a great yield. I think Robin's killed Ozzy by mistake there.
Didn't even mean.
Oh! He's killed the chicken!
He's an absolute just mentalist, Ben. He's fragging everyone. Doesn't matter if he's man or chicken. Down into the 2v2. Mighty Max and Pulse that remain. Quicks and Vanity on the other side. Pulse going to try and go for the play. Slips his way around, finds the first kills. There's the headshot and the adjustment. 360 from Pulse. Mum, get the camera.
That round was far too close considering what it was to begin with. It was, I think it was only armor bought on 2 players. Yeah, that spiraled a bit.
Yeah, you know those memes where it's like characters that can kill
Memes.
Thanos even with the Infinity Gauntlet, and then it's just a picture of Robin.
Hmm.
There you go.
That's
Another one for Rob. Get that on the ESL UK Twitter. Get it out there.
I was wondering if there was any more to that.
No,
meme.
that's just the meme.
Oh. Seems a bit craft, doesn't it?
Whoa.
No, I mean, like, that nade has absolutely smashed them.
That's a big nade.
That's a massive grenade.
Big boy nade.
I think that was Les's grenade, and he's going to be hoping to reap the rewards with his position right here.
They know. Ozzy knows.
Thanos.
Flash.
Yeah.
Saviour of every one of us. Robin gets the first on Pickles. Ozzy bust round. They don't know. They have no idea, Ben. They're all dead.
He's hit Quicks there as well, a few times.
Oh. Robin with the final blow on Quicks. It's just Vanity that remains. He might be vain, but he's also dead.
Luzza did 208 total damage with grenades.
That's filthy.
That's fantastic.
That's the trigonometry.
I was going to say, I think the average damage per 4 player is about 3 per round with grenades. So that's counting HE Molly. Right, 3 sounds absolutely terrible, doesn't it?
That's a 600% increase.
Yeah, 3 sounds horrendous.
Yeah.
But you average out a game, average game is about 24 rounds, say.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another. Oh, banging
big nades.
Not much firepower in terms of actual weapons. More nade damage. Look at it.
Oh my goodness, the utility damage is off the chart, Ben.
But the weapons have not done much.
Unfortunately, when it comes to firepower, they've been overwhelmed.
Yeah. So they did quite well for the grenades. However, they've got out to aim. Was the side issue.
That is actually, I did see Ad's tweet from the Endpoint account. That is the new motto of Endpoint. Big nades, big money, big fun.
Yeah. Sounds good.
That's it. That's going to be on all the shirts, on all the hats.
Oh, yeah. Right in the front of the hat.
Yeah. Big nades, big money, big fun.
But you just have each player have a different big
nades.
something. So one player's big nades. Max can have that one. He likes his grenades.
He does love a nade. Actually,
Thomas
that'd
is
be
big
Yimmy,
fun.
really, wouldn't it, if he was still in the team? Right, his would just say favourite weapon.
So does it have to? Look how many mind games Endpoint are playing with themselves here. Just because of how long this round has played out.
Ben, they'll also now distinctively know that it's a B-site plant.
These are the beep.
By the new beep.
Yeah.
That instead of
The
being
boop.
a higher pitch beep, is more of a boop. Yeah, on the B-site. That's also a boop. Robin's booped Quicks on the nose, and he's won the round.
Taking a scenic route to the bomb.
Yep. He knows he's got time.
Yeah. So before I was rudely interrupted by the fantastic grenades.
Yes.
So it's about 3 per round on average. If you assume 24 rounds in a game, it means you do, what, 84 damage, I think no. That's, yeah, 72 damage.
So not even like a single
72
kill.
in an entire game with grenades. It sounds horrible, doesn't it, when you think Blizzard did 200 in that one round. Yeah.
Imagine if you could do that every round.
Even if you bump those numbers up, you know, those are rookie numbers.
Yeah.
Maybe double, triple that sort of level. And the amount that can change your CT half, for example. Yeah. Oh, he's been hit before he even peaked.
Yeah. Oh, that nade as well. Oh, more nades. It's the battle of the utility, Ben. Oh, all of these. I love
the
it.
Inferno, yeah.
Look at the nades.
Look at them all.
There's so many. Where do they keep coming from? That's their entire
There's fire everywhere.
Yeah, this is fine. All of fucking top bananas is on fire. This is fine.
So Endpoint, Max, Lezza, and Pulse have not seen a terrorist yet.
Yeah.
Look at their health.
By a million nades.
Finally, if they see enemies, then they shoot enemies. This time.
My goodness. Finally, the rifles work out well. Vanity has been slain. Lezza as well, with a nice little adjustment there. Kills Ozzy, punishes the first.
And Max with a huge peak. Ooh,
yeah, the double kill, the spray down. Truth trying to stay alive, annihilated there by the AWP. 10-4, Endpoint. This could be an 11-4 half, Ben. They could just crush through this. All the nades.
Look at him. He just takes all these grenades. And then even Pulse.
He's throwing a nade.
He's throwing a nade, but then he's like, hang on. I need to get out of here. I'll wait for that molly to go. There's another one.
And then another molly.
The thing is, if you were counting those nades, like, Max could have been counting all those mollies just then. Because there was minimum 3.
You would have known there was at least.
And HU grenades is minimum, I think it was 3 again. Not great shot from Lezza.
He's not cooked up anything special into that round, has he?
The chef.
The chef himself is... There's fire everywhere, Ben. It's like an Alliance player walking into Teldrassil right now. That's a little WoW joke for you. If anyone's playing WoW, they'll get that one. They'll love it. Carrying on right now, though, Thomas looking to try and do some damage. More fire. It's called Inferno for a reason, Ben.
Phenomenal. I actually saw stats to do with the molly purchases at the most recent event, IEM Shanghai.
Yeah.
In the pistol rounds, a molly was bought in 1 in every 2 rounds.
1 in every 2 rounds? Wow. Quicks is going for a play. Quicks is dead.
Fire. Straight
fire. Yeah, can we tweet that round with just loads of fire emojis? There's another one for Rob. Mighty Max and Pulse, the last 2 remaining members on the CT side, pushing their way out. More fire? Where are they getting all these Molotovs from?
Some smoke.
Extinguish that bad boy.
He didn't get all of it.
Wow.
Pretty crappy fireman, isn't he? Fireman Max.
It's not great, is it?
10-5 though. Endpoint CT side finally improving, or showing signs of improvement, and now you have to wonder, normally, at least when I was playing, if you had a really bad T side, normally, if you had a good T side, then your CT would be terrible. Like, it was one of those things where you can never have both.
Yeah.
Like, both sides cannot be played very well. You always have to have some sort of issue.
Yeah.
So will that be the case this time, or will they actually close it out in a convincing fashion? Like, you know, there's potential for 16-5 here. And that's one way of, you know, cementing your place and saying, we are the real deal right now. But grenade!
My goodness.
Has that done 91 damage?
That must have done
Or did he hit him as well?
Oh no. Look at them bunny hopping around the corner like a herd of aggressive rabbits, Ben. It's like a Wallace and Gromit movie. They're just charging in, Ben. They love it. The frags are coming out everywhere. It's just Pickles and Vanity that remain. Robin trying to stay. He's lost his lips. He's down on the ground. It's literally just Lezza. He's running away.
I mean,
what was that pistol round?
I don't know. I don't really know.
Endpoint love a wacky pistol, didn't they?
Yeah, I do wonder if it's strap roulette at some point. But it's not just strap roulette, though.
Imagine they've hired Robin to be the IGL. He's sitting there in a second monitor with strap roulette every round, just going, yeah, all right, boys, can we do the Southern Comfort Rush?
That's my favourite, to be fair.
It is a good strat. That's how we're going to win Epic Land.
Because I remember...
Triple grenades.
It's not even strap roulette, though. It's literally just strap roulette once and then keep doing it until it wins.
Yeah.
Keep trying. Everybody in pet. Come on.
Do it again.
Again.
That's how he does the strat book. Every couple of months or so, he'll update it, see if there's any new
This round is horrendous by Vexed. Like, I understand playing aggressive to try and take advantage of the eco. But they weren't eco, though. They were forced by. They were always going to be forced by.
Yeah.
And it has gone absolutely horribly. Unless Vanity can do something crazy.
It's not gone well at all. Mighty Max and Robin. This would actually be an 11th round for Endpoint as well, and leave Vexed in a really horrible spot in terms of the money, but luckily Vanity does get that kill. Now, both of these players love a clutch round, Ben, don't they?
Yeah.
But Max, though, loves them ever so slightly more, as he does kill Vanity.
Once again, doing quite well with that Deagle.
He is the D King. The DK.
The DK.
Drift King.
Mm.
Donkey Kong. Danky Kang.
Danky
Kang. What is Danky Kang?
Correct.
Oh, they're having a a Deagly scout round. It's Mo Strat, Ben. Sliggy Strat.
Most shots, oh my word.
That was 3 nades and a Molotov.
I was surprised we didn't see him get killed by the impact of the molly hitting him.
Yeah.
Because that sometimes does happen, and there's no icon for it.
It disappears.
It's just name.
They've been asking for that to be added. Obviously,
I don't know.
Panoramas
It'd have to be like an icon from David Defeat, I think it is, where there's a grenade icon, that bouncing grenade icon.
Little, it's like a little circle.
An impact thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Max.
That'd be quite good. Oh.
Love tap.
You can see the confidence flowing through just all of them, really. They just know we're in control of this game.
Yeah.
10 rounds in CT. We've never had that before. Let's flow with it.
Yeah, they're loving it. That T side's just looking strong right now. Quicks, he's left in the 1 versus 3. One speedy boy can't beat a Robin.
12-6, and you've got to be wondering at some point, do they take another eco on the chin and try and get a good buy-in, or do they?
Or do they say goodbye because they're gone?
Where are they going?
Out of the server. I don't know. They'd probably stay at home, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Pickles and tab out. Type in www.j.
And he knows.
Yeah, you know what's coming.
You know what's coming.
If you know, you know.
So I'd like to see an influx of grenades up to top of Banana right now. As a request from the commentary team, can we get some grenades up there? Max got one in.
Max has done Vanity. It's just constant grenades.
Yeah.
Thing is, this would be the perfect time to have a look at the more stats thing.
But it is broken though, isn't it? I believe. Jake has lifted his hands confused.
Apparently no. Apparently it doesn't work. Panorama's not supporting it today. Oh, we're in.
Oh, it does lag a bit, but it does let us. Yeah, it does. It does visually look a bit laggy. I see. I'll make up the numbers though. Yeah.
I reckon probably at least a good.
Well, Luz has got minimum 200. Yeah. Max got a molly.
Let's get it, boys. This is mental.
There's actually been so many molly kills this game.
It is the British summer, Ben, and it is warm.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, have a bottle of water, guys.
Pour from the tap.
The fire
you don't need a bottle.
Oh. My goodness.
There's a quick switch before he shot then, I think.
He did. Now then.
These rounds seem so topsy-turvy in the sense of like Vexed, if they win around, it seems to be such a, I wouldn't say a mess, but it is a bit of a mess.
Like a helter-skelter, Ben.
Yeah.
They're going round and round on a small mat in a fairground.
Mm. Yeah.
And much like a rundown fairground, Vex just don't have a lot to go on.
Sure.
They do have the buy, though. So let's see if this is going to give them the helping hand. Quicks. He is fast, he is furious, and he also does things with a gun.
I hope so.
You would hope so. Pulse, though. He is the Punisher.
We found him.
He knows how to deal out digs with the Brixton finger guns.
Aussie's push here, though. Ooh. Pulse is ready.
No Aussie onslaught today.
Ready. So that Pulse Orb is out.
The Pulse
Didn't see much of it in the first half, did we?
No.
I was going to say.
It's something that...
He did bring it out a lot in the past as well. On Inferno especially, on that CT side. They kind of relied on it.
It's got a bit rarer and rarer as time's gone on with this team, and it's a shame because I feel like, honestly, even in teams when it was, with you and Imi and stuff, when he was in that roster.
When I think it was Weber standing in for a crucial one of the cups. Reese picked up the AWP a lot, and he was incredible with it. Like he had I think it was a week period.
He's always had so much talent on the AWP. I think that's kind of one of the roles that, for some reason, it's weird you haven't seen him pick up more. That's sort of what I was saying.
Well, at least try it.
He is probably the best non-AWP AWPer in the UK for me.
He's up there, isn't he? This lineup's got a few of them though. in a weird sense.
They all love
Thomas
an AWP.
has the fundamental is supposed to move into that sort of style, but he's a bit aggressive. He doesn't have the balance quite there yet. Ooh. Run and gun.
Plus, Thomas is kind of just like a cannonball that, you know, you just load up and then let him
send.
Well, maybe, actually, you know what, Ben? He's like a Beyblade.
Oh.
You just let him rip
Swinging.
towards the general bomb site. You know, he's just spinning around, giving out
He's like from
windmills.
Simpsons with Bart. You know, if you get in the way, it's your problem. Yeah. I believe that incident occurred when they were out the other night with Endpoint.
He's got 4 frags to his name already with the AWP. Pulse could be the ace here, but Max has denied the 5. Sad. Very sad.
I believe he slapped him after that.
Probably.
Yeah, they are right next to each other.
Yeah, they are all right next to each other.
Yeah.
He either gave him a pat on the back
or a slap.
a little spits.
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 Whippy. A very
asterisk, spits, asterisk, in bold text.
Yeah, for emphasis.
Just so you know, it's an emote.
Yeah, of course. The many emotes we have in CS.
Of course. Was the free player aggression towards Banana Ben? Truth with a deagle coming through.
Kill.
Yeah, that is actually quite wild.
Oh,
he's getting tagged up though.
Robin knows the lineup there, doesn't he? Jeez.
He's keen for it.
Somehow he managed to hit just Truth then. Actually, Pickles did take 1 hit. But you'd have thought with the way he was running that it would have been a major impact there.
Oh, mighty Max. Vanity with the deagle. Oh, he goes over the top. No one will expect it. He's one tall boy, but he's still getting frags, and it does not matter, Ben. Left now into a 2 versus 3. The terrorists are still going to be heading up their bets towards the B-bomb site and trying to bombard their way in, but can they actually find success here? Robin with the AK in his hands. 52 HP to his name. Truth is so low, and he does give the game away. Robin needs to get that shot off, though. Pushes in now. As the aggression comes out, finds the headshot. The bomb can go down from Lazar. They might still have a chance in this, and this would be match point secured, Ben. They would have the safety net of overtime. Robin left in the 1 versus 1 versus Mr. Pickles.
Mr. Pickles has many grenades, but no kit. But the AK with armor gives him a lot of hope. But it's been so long since, you know, the first other kill came through. He's got to be wondering. You know, he's put that smoke down very early. He has no kit. He has no hope to get the kill, and there it is. Yeah, when he put that smoke down, he kind of forced himself into, I need to get the kill now.
I got to go for this. Got to make a play.
He's
he actually did give Robin the AWP as well. It slapped him in the head. So if he wanted it, he could have had it. Said no.
14-8 though. I mean, that's another one of those rounds though, as scrappy as anything. Like, you know, fluctuation of just kills. I wouldn't say random, but, you know, the apps kill and then the trade-off was nearly there.
They're
Top
not rounds
stuff.
It's weird. They're rounds that you don't expect to see ever go down in that fashion again. They're very much once in a blue moon.
But all in this game.
Yeah. Oh, Aussie.
This is very random aggression. To face down Banana on your own with a FAMAS, no flash assistance. It seems so wild.
Jump face blind as well, basically just showed him where his head was. They've killed both of the Banana players, Ben.
Thomas doesn't have a smoke on him though.
That's an STD site.
He literally doesn't have a grenade to get rid of it.
But he is going to run head on.
That's the main.
Headstrong is going to take you on, but unfortunately, not today, Ben. No success there. Robin with the adjustment. They're left into a 2 versus 2 with 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock, and that is a fast assault between both sides. The fact there's only that many players left after mere seconds into the round is pretty wild.
That's what I mean, but it was very weird that Aussie was going that aggressive. Like, Vanity was there a few seconds after, but this peak was so good. But, so consider the last round. Player Pickles, it was that time.
Yeah.
He went from behind. Does Reese think that it could be the same again? He's quite limited in where he can go, and because of where the plant is, as soon as Truth finds out where the plant is, he knows he has to be this side of the site unless he walked the whole way.
Pulse!
Pulse is very proactive in that clutch, I guess the best way of putting it. He knows if he is Banana, he knows I'm this side of the site.
Trying to force the issue, trying to make a point of it, and the timing works out well for him. The face was there. He
quite
was
fortunate in a way, isn't he?
I mean, that's the thing. In most of those situations, if he is holding the angle,
if Truth didn't have a molly, that situation plays differently, doesn't it?
But now they've got the safety net, Ben. 15 points secured. One round is all they need to be waltzing their way into the finals, and Quicks gets aggressive to try and turn the tides. A double kill straight down mid. He's just run towards them and just basically tackled them. He's rugby tackled them both to the ground, Ben.
Max is in a horrible position. They've boosted around him. He gets that kill, but Quicks is, Truth, sorry, is, you know, at the bottom of mid, ready for it.
It's the most awkward confrontation.
It's what I imagine speccing a game of matchmaking with us would be.
Right, I'm pushing mid.
Yeah, and then there's no other teamwork towards that play.
There was nothing else going on there. He's put his head down, done like the Naruto run with his hands behind his back, and just sprinted down mid.
And then said, "I have bomb."
Yeah, and I've got bomb. I've got info. Max
and then everybody tries to help.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, "Okay, we can't get there."
Yeah. I'll push as well? Question mark. Oh, Vanity with a little love tap.
Yeah.
He's just one man on the site. If they push him, Ben.
But that player come from behind again.
Oh,
Third round in a row they come from behind.
Yeah. At some point, you've got to kind of have the inkling.
But at the same time, you're thinking, surely not.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a mind game, but Pulse is in a perfect position to deal with him as he pushes up.
Charlie Pickles, can he actually clutch it out? Or is this going to be Endpoint securing the victory with a 16-8 scoreline? Pickles gives the game away now. He's been detected. They know what's up, gets the first tag, but it is not going to be a frag. Endpoint find the win as they walk their way through in a trail of glory. That is a blitzing 2-0 full of Molotovs and explosions, Ben, but they've been able to do it. And that means they've broken the curse. Last time they couldn't make it out of playoffs. This time around, they are back at the Premiership finals.
It does mean well, from what we we do know, it'd be only one returning finalist. Although they were under Epsilon in last finals, but it's still Fish 1, 2, 3. It was the same page, essentially.
Yeah.
So it's quite a peculiar one, really, that, you know, we've not had finalists return that often. You know, I think the season before that, it was only Royals, wasn't it? Or Radix, rather.
Yeah.
Which, quite peculiar, because a lot of the time the rosters that fail to make it back don't change that much. It's just that they fail to perform. Yeah,
somehow perform as well as they did, or... I don't know, it's weird. It's almost as if the competition hasn't really changed too much this season as well. I think this season has probably been the most similar we've had in... there we go. That's what I wanted. See?
Look how much fire there is, though.
It's just fire everywhere. And now we take a screen cap of that and then just tweet it with the small dog in the bottom left corner saying, "This is fine." And then there you go. We've smashed it. At that point, you've won.
Yeah. And this is fine.
Because we are the real winners here at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair to say that was a convincing win though as well. Like, Vexed rounds weren't exactly convincing in any way, shape or form. They were very mixed battles, like flurries of kills where one guy would get 2+ kills, and it's not a reliable way of winning. And Endpoint looked in control from, what was it, like round 7, was it? Something like that. It was when Vexed had 4 rounds and then it went to 10-4 suddenly. And it was just like, okay, this is a bit of a surprise. Normally, Endpoint's CT isn't that good.
Yeah, it was pretty back and forth, and then just stable Endpoint basically the whole way through. And Vex just sort of seemed exasperated. Maybe they hadn't had enough water today. You know, it's a hot day. Yeah. They might have not have kept themselves topped up on water, so that could have been the issue. Sort of, it can restrict your decision making, Ben.
Yeah.
So.
And slur the comms.
Yeah. 1B.
1B.
Where? What did you just say? I said there's one arch. No, you didn't.